One of the outstanding features of the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show is the world-class entertainment planned each year. This time around, Cowboys Night at the Opry 2 is a highlight as convention attendees get their own special show at the Grand Ole Opry. Now, what makes Nashville Music City? Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Brian Baxter gives us some insight.
Nashville is known as Music City for a reason. This town is where aspiring artists go to try and develop their talent and get discovered. In places like the Bluebird Cafe, a Nashville gem where some of today's biggest stars first found fame.
Of course, our most famous person is Garth Brooks, who got his deal right here in the Bluebird Cafe, performing on a showcase that he was not scheduled to perform on until much later in the evening. He had been rejected by every record label in town, and he did a live performance here, and a Capitol Records executive saw him and said, well, I think we made a mistake, and took him into our kitchen, the story goes, and signed him up on the spot. So that's history.
Get discovered at the tiny Bluebird Cafe and you just might progress to the most famous stage, the Grand Ole Opry, which traces its roots way back to 1925.
Well, the Grand Ole Opry has literally seen every single star in country music, from Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner to Charlie Pride and Little Jimmy Dickens, some of the great legends of country music. The Opry also showcases the new stars, some of today's biggest artists. The 6-foot circle of wood at center stage on the Opry House stage has a lot of meaning to it. For performers, they're walking across the same stage planks that their heroes did. You know, Bill Monroe, Minnie Pearl, Roy Acuff, Elvis Presley, Patsy Cline. It's a very, very special place, and it's a reminder to the performers that country music stays connected to its roots.
And on this trip to Nashville, cattlemen will get their own special show at the Opry with Cowboys Night at the Opry 2.
Well, country artists love performing for cattlemen because it's really the heart and soul of what country music is all about. Real people singing real songs about real life. And so the artists find comfort being in front of folks who really share the same values that they do. And that's what we're all about at the Grand Ole Opry, really presenting good, wholesome American music for folks to enjoy.
And for those who do stand and sing in the Opry's famous Circle of Wood, the ultimate honor may be election to the Country Music Hall of Fame located in downtown Nashville.
There's only one Country Music Hall of Fame. These folks are very revered and they're very respected for what they've brought to this music. There are very few. This is not an honor that is bestowed quickly or easily. It comes with many prerequisites. So we hold it very close to our heart, and we hope that people come here to find their artist, someone they particularly loved, or even someone behind the scenes.
The Hall of Fame features more than 140,000 square feet of exhibits representing a little of everything from Reba McEntire to Elvis, and even a salute to singing cowboys. Put it all together and it's clear if you're looking for music in Music City, you'll have no trouble finding it.
I think that Nashville is a community like no other city that I've ever been in, and a music community that's very, very strong. And I think that the Country Music Hall of Fame, with the history and the stories that it has, obviously the Ryman and the Grand Ole Opry are a huge foundation for our music. And the Bluebird we're right in there too. So I guess the answer to that is we're a community of music that unites together.
In Nashville, I'm Brian Baxter for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.